The Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Angela Lagunzad Castro. Senate President Cheese Escudero asked the public to calm down as he received backlash for proposing to limit the holidays in the country. In a radio interview, Escudero clarified that the Senate does not want to remove existing holidays. Instead, they aim to limit the passage of more holiday bills. Escudero's earlier statements were called out by the public for being insensitive to overworked employees. Let's now take a quick look at today's other headlines. In the Philippine Star, President Marcos condemns what he described as unjustified, legal, and reckless actions of China over Panatag Shoal. The president expressed concern over possible instability in Philippine airspace. Last Thursday, 2 Chinese aircraft dropped flares in the path of a Philippine Air Force aircraft conducting a routine maritime patrol. And in business world, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas may cut rates for the first time in nearly 4 years. Majority of analysts surveyed expect the Monetary Board to deliver a 25 basis point rate cut at its meeting on Thursday. That would bring the target reverse repurchase rate to 6.25% from the 6.25% from the current over 7-year high of 6.5%. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Angela Lagunzad Castro. A low-pressure area inside the Philippine Area of Responsibility has a chance to develop into a storm today. The LPA was last spotted 1,375 kilometers east of extreme northern Luzon. If the LPA forms into a storm, it will be named as Dindo. Pag-asa said the LPA has no direct effect in the country's weather. However, the southwest monsoon or hanging habagat affects the west side of Luzon and Visayas. Cloudy skies with rain showers are expected in Luzon region and western section of central Luzon. Cavite, Batangas, and Metro Manila are also expected to experience rain showers today. The Health Department assured the public that hospitals are ready to admit leptospirosis patients. This as reports surfaced that San Lazaro hospitals in Manila faces manpower and medicine shortages due to the sudden rise of leptospirosis cases. Health spokesperson Albert Domingo said other hospitals in Metro Manila can still accept patients of leptospirosis. He also reminded the public to seek immediate help once an individual experiences the symptoms of the illness.
Kailangan ho talaga yung sinasabing health-seeking behavior kasi napakadaling baliwalain, no? Na pag lumusa ako sa baha, wala naman ako nararamdaman. Pero kailangan ipaliwanag, merong incubation period ng leptospirosis.
Stewardship Asia Center CEO Rajiv Peshawaria discusses their Sustainable Competitiveness report wherein the Philippines ranked 90th. Here's an excerpt from his interview on The Big Story.
90th out of 180 countries is where the Philippines ranks in your global sustainable competitiveness report. That's pretty low on the totem pole. Put that into context for us. What are the challenges there?
I mean, when it comes to sustainability, there are challenges not just in the Philippines, but all over the world. My short answer to what the problem is, why is there not enough action, corporate action? Because you see, we have to talk about corporate action because 69 of the top 100 global economies are companies, not countries. So businesses have to take ownership. And it's not just in the Philippines, all over the world. Everybody talks about sustainability, but actual action is nowhere near the talk or the decimal.
And by your research, why is that? Is it what are the barriers that's hindering boards from translating some of these intentions into real tangible actions?
So when we asked that question to the directors that we interviewed and we surveyed across Asia Pacific, the most common answer was that I don't know. I don't have enough information. I don't have enough knowledge about the issues and the solutions. Um, Personally, I don't agree with that. I think in today's day of connectivity, where any kind of information is available to our at our fingertips, the excuse that I don't know if that's really valid, because all the information that you need is available for free. You just have to go look for it. But that is the refrain that we hear, not just in Asia, but everywhere else, that I don't know. I think the real issue is we are trying to solve a leadership problem with incentives, regulation, and money. So yeah, regulations are needed, incentives are needed, cheaper capital is needed, but above all, the companies that are really making a positive impact on the environment and society, companies that are doing well by doing good, they're not doing it because of regulation. They're not doing it because of incentives, nor of cheap capital. They're doing it because they want to, because of a different leadership intent. They see themselves as steward leaders, stewards of planet Earth and humanity, and they take it upon themselves to make money by addressing today's most existential challenges. So that's where we need to bring more awareness on, that there are ways to make money by addressing these very existential challenges that are threatening humanity today.
And those are the top stories of the hour. I'm Angela Lagunsad Castro. We are One News.